here we are going to create a full subtractor which is used to add 4-bit parallel 4-bit numbers, binary numbers. Okay, so for 4 bits or 5 bits binary numbers, so here I am taking just an example. I am going to create 4-bit binary number. So for binary addition, a subtraction, we know that when we have learned in our full subtractor video, if we are going to subtract 2 bits like this way, this one, every time we have to subtract individually. Individually means here if we are subtracting 1 minus 0, we know that we get 1 difference, that is 1. Okay, this is our difference. This is our difference. 1 minus 1 is 1. This is also difference. But if we subtract 0 minus 1, we have to take 1 borrow in from its previous number. Okay, so if 0 1, we have to take 1 borrow in, must be taken here. Borrow in means 1 must be add here and it changes into 1 0. So 1 0 minus 1 is 1, and as we take 1 borrow in, so in order to know that borrow in must be either, I have already cleared this concept that if we take one number from its previous number in subtraction, that is borrow, then either this number must be subtracted from the upper digits or must be added in the lower digits. Whatever be the operation we perform, but this 2 digit has to know that 1 bit is taken from there. Okay, so that it can perform either addition with the lower bit number or subtraction with the from the upper bit number. So that's why in order to inform its next digits that 1 borrow in is taken, 1 number is taken, we have to define here 1 borrow out. This is our borrow out. So this borrow out goes as the borrow in from previous number. Okay, to inform that 1 input is taken. Okay, so if we take 1 borrow, that means here it is 0 and 1. As we take 1 0 there, this is not borrowing, this is only borrow. This is not borrowing. If we take 1 borrow, in order to subtract from a larger number from a smaller digit, from a smaller digit, we have to take 1 borrow. So in that borrow must be subtracted or added with the top upper bits or the lower bits in its next step. So in order to do the operations, the next step has to know that borrow 1 number is taken, that number is goes as the borrow in its next step. Okay, now if 1 is borrow in, that means 1 goes here as a borrow in. 1 goes here as a borrow in. So either we can subtract 1 from 1, that is 0, then it becomes 0 minus 0 0, or we can add 1 with 0, that means 1 plus 1 is 0. Whatever be the operation, ultimate we get the result here, difference is 0. If we add the with the 1 with the lower bit and we do then subtraction, also we get 0. If we subtract 1 from upper bit and we do subtraction, then we get also 0. So ultimately the difference is 0. Okay, so as difference is 0 and no borrow is taken out, obviously in that case borrow out is 0. So all the time this borrow out goes as the borrow in next previous step. So here the borrow in is 0. Here also, as there is no borrow is taken, obviously this borrow out is 0. First step. Here also no borrow is taken, this borrow in is 0. So this borrow in goes as the borrow out. Borrow in, this borrow out. Okay. Again this goes as the borrow in his here, as there is 0, so this borrow in also 0. Okay, now as 0, so 1 minus 0 is 1. So this is the difference and this is the borrow out. And every time borrow out goes as the borrow in. So here also, in that case, if we take these digits as, suppose we are going to, this is 4-bit parallel subtractor. We are going to get 4-bit subtractor. Okay, so now if we write like this way, our number is, suppose two number, one is A, it is A3, A2, A1, A0, another number is B, B3, B2, B1, B0. Okay, every time we do subtract, we have to subtract. So when we are going to subtract, every time A0 with B0, we get obviously one difference, D0. Okay, one borrow out, B0, clear? And here every time we one borrow in 1 and it is borrow out 1. Okay, borrow out 0 or borrow out 1. Again, when we subtract A1 with B1, we get one difference, D1, and this borrow out obviously goes as borrow in here. That means it is borrow in 0, it is borrow in 1. That means borrow out 1 goes as borrow in 1 in the next step. Okay, so after subtracting again we get D1 difference. This is borrow out 0 and borrow out 1. That means borrow out 0 goes as borrow in 1 in next step. Borrow out 1 goes as borrow in 2 in next step. Again we get here subtraction, D2 difference and borrow out 2. This borrow out again goes as borrow in 3. Okay, and we get difference D3. When we do addition, we get one extra carry big, but in subtraction either we get borrow out 3 and this borrow out 3 obviously will not go here as there is no extra bits. Okay, as we subtract maximum number, a smaller number with maximum number, through this subtraction obviously we get a smaller number. So the bits must be either equal or less than the bits of the previous the number which we want to subtract, not greater than. When we do addition, maybe this number get increased, but when we do subtraction this number will not get increased. Okay, now let us do, so we need here 4 subtractor and each full subtractor add these 3 bits. So let us draw. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for the first input A0 B0 A1 B1, now let us write the input here. A0 B0, A1 B1, A2 B2, A3 B3, A0 B0, A1 B1, A2 B2, A3 B3. Okay. So for the first subtractor, we need input is B in 1. So here input is B in 0 for the first step, and after doing operations of 3-bit input, we get one difference D0 and one output this is full subtractor 1, full subtractor 1, no, full subtractor 3, full subtractor 3, full subtractor 2, full subtractor 1, full subtractor 0. Okay, so for the subtraction of first 3-bit, we get one difference and one borrow out 0. So borrow out 0. This borrow out 0 goes as the borrow in 1 in the next addition. So this goes as the borrow in 1 here. Okay, now here again, after doing operation to 3 input for full subtraction, 1 borrow in and the 2 number. So this is D1. Again it gives 2 output. One is borrow out 1. This borrow out 1 goes as the borrow in 2 in the next full subtractor. This is D2. Again, after doing operation of B2, A2 and B into, we get one difference D2 and one B out 2. This B out 2 goes as the B in input, B in 3. Okay. Now this B in 3 we get D3. Okay, obviously there must not be any borrow taken from there. So this is our subtraction result. So our difference is for binary subtraction difference D3, D2, D1, D0 when we subtract two numbers A3, A2, A1, A0 and B, B3, B2, B1, B0. Okay, this is the subtraction of full adder. Okay, you can write here obviously, because as every subtractor we get one B out. Here also we get B out 3, but obviously this B out 3 every time it must be 0. But as the every time we get 2 outputs, so we have to write this one. But obviously this output is 0. B out is 0 every time. Okay.